pretty excellent with one of those, that's for sure. And one plant in particular that would look beautiful in any garden is this M89805, this Pinky Winky Proven Winners Hydrangea. I believe we started the season with 4,500 of these plants, and we're down to roughly 750, and we really just got the season going a couple weeks ago. Normally we like to say last chance plants is in like April or May. We're already getting to that point with some of our best plants of the year, including this Pinky Winky. And I want to bring out my uncle, Court Wallin, to give us a little bit more enlightenment about this awesome hydrangea.
Hey, Dev, it's my pleasure. You know, we offer so many different varieties of hydrangea on QVC this year. It's one of the top two landscape plants across the United States, roses and hydrangeas. So let me tell you about the Pinky Winky so you can make the right decision for your yard. The Pinky Winky is beautiful, it's fragrant. It's one of the largest hydrangeas that we offer. And if you go to the images, I'll love to show you how it's going to look in your garden. These hydrangeas will grow about 6 to 8 feet tall.
Oh, that's pretty tall, actually.
It's really tall. It's the tallest that we offer, and they'll spread about 6 foot wide.
Well, what do you like about that height in particular?
Well, for me, it creates a sense of privacy. You know, in my townhome or my home in San Diego, I have lovely neighbors. We all get along, but, you know, they don't want to watch me sunbathing or in my swimming pool. So we plant these, and it makes a beautiful hedge or privacy fence, and it makes for good neighbors. I love how you use yours as well here in Westchester. Tell me.
Yeah, I have a second floor deck, so to speak, and I actually have this growing as like an informal hedge along the base of that deck to cover that kind of unsightly energy underneath the deck with this beautiful hydrangea, and the flowers reach just to eye level when I'm standing on the deck, so it's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool, and these are all color changing. They start out white in summer, and then by August, they start turning pink from the bottom up.
So, Court, is that everyone? Because, you know, there's always that talk about, is my soil acidic or alkaline? Am I going to get this color flower or that color flower? What's the deal?
There's no deal with this one. The deal is you're only going to plant this in the ground or in a container, and you don't have to worry. It performs just like this in all types of soil across the country. From zone 3, that's like minus 30 degrees below zero, Devin. That's cold. All the way down to zone 9, so that's northern Florida. So if it doesn't freeze, you're okay. But this is what you're getting. That's like a second to third year full-grown plant. And the flowers stand upright. I love that. It's the largest flowers. You have really 4 seasons of interest, because in the spring, summer, and fall, you get the color changing flowers, and that's the fall, late fall. See how they're all red by now? But in the winter time, you have the large dried flowers. So many people love to cut them and bring them inside for the winter, and so many people like to just leave them for winter interest.
That's personally what I like to do. I think they look really great when they've just kind of taken on that nice dried golden look in the garden. Very, very showy.
Now that's just a few plants. They're 6 feet apart, so pick up several of those. What a beautiful privacy fence.
Yeah, how far apart would you suggest planting them if you do plant maybe, say, 3 or 5 in a row?
Yeah, I would go 5 feet apart.
Okay.
Because they're going to grow about 6 feet wide, and that way you get complete full coverage. Now, my brother, of course, your uncle, lives in Indiana. You know, he has a big yard. His neighbor on the right is a soybean field. The over on the left is a cornfield. So he has a big yard, and he plants these as specimen plants alongside the front of his gate, and maybe where you'd plant a magnolia or something, you know, just a standalone specimen plant.
You can, maybe if you're inside your home and you can see it from your couch or from your bedroom window, that's the kind of beautiful energy, beautiful size that these plants really get. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Absolutely. And I'm so thrilled.
Oh, is that what we're shipping out this year?
This is a full-grown,
dang, that's looking healthy,
1 gallon size pot. These are 2 years old.
Oh.
And people ask me, are they going to bloom for this year? Yes. And how do I know? Because they bloomed in this container last year at our greenhouse. This is not some winky dinky little pot. The Pinky Winky does not come in a dinky winky pot. The Pinky Winky comes in a big pot.
A big hefty pot.
A big hefty pot.
Which I believe they are always shipped free of charge, which is a nice added bonus.
Isn't that great? And you can't beat that. Even the best garden magazines around don't ship free of charge, and that shipping really adds up. So you get your growing guide. Your Gotta Grow guarantee is included with each plant, and you can't grow wrong. So again, if you need a hydrangea that's large and in charge, this is for you. If you like a hydrangea that has fragrance, not all of them do.
Yeah.
A really pretty
true.
vanilla type fragrance, this is for you. If you want one that's color changing without fussing about pH of your soil, this is for you.
And Court, you know, a lot of times gardeners have questions about when to prune your hydrangeas, all that sort of stuff. I actually just want to let you guys know, you can search for my YouTube channel, Plant Vibrations. I'll break down exactly how and when to prune all different kinds of hydrangea, including the Pinky Winky. So just to make your life a little bit easier.
Yeah, and you know, we have some shows coming up later in the week on QVC Maine, and we're introducing new hydrangeas. But again, this one is last chance plants, folks.
Court, what would you recommend? Would you recommend a plant like a viola in front, perhaps?
Why not? I love a big splash of color that comes back season after season, year after year, and that's these winter hardy
sorbet violas.
Perennial sorbet violas come back, and also the hydrangeas come back. This is investment gardening. They all bloom on new wood, which is important too, which means you can cut these back down to the ground if you want to. If you're nice, clean yard in the middle of winter, you can cut these back. A lot of hydrangeas, you have to keep the woody stems because that's where they're going to bloom. So it's great. And yeah, there's the item number for that viola.
Yeah, I think they're wonderful companions. When you're gardening with us at Roberta's, we've grown up with you guys here on QVC. I know I have. And what we like to do is we only bring the best plants because we know that you expect the best and nothing less. And we always offer the very best varieties that you're not going to find at your garden centers or your box stores, definitely not at the value that we have, that we're able to bring you guys here on QVC. I know with this Pinky Winky, there's only 650 remain.
Wow.
If you do want to add a very beautiful, low-maintenance hydrangea, Pinky Winky is probably a good choice.
It really is. And if you're not in your forever home yet, you can plant these in a pot and take it with you. And if you are in your forever home and you need a privacy fence, you want to cover a second-story balcony, or you just love big, beautiful plants, this is the hydrangea for you.
Well, and next, we'd like to welcome on Jennifer to the show, and she has some beautiful marigold items here.
Hi guys, that Pinky Winky is super cute, and you can't beat the name. I mean,